Good evening. Welcome to the press conference for Lithuania and Greece. Second round, Group J. Lithuania winning this game 92-67. We're joined by Jonas Papapetru and Dimitris Itoudis. If you could just give us a comment, please, Jonas.
Obviously, congratulations to Lithuania. They play a great game throughout 4 periods. I think we collapsed a little bit after the third period, fourth period, and the result is not the one that, in my opinion, shows our effort, this deficit. But for sure, they played very tough. We made mistakes. They scored in very high percentages, and congrats to them. I wish them all the best. And obviously, it sucks and it hurts for us.
Okay, thank you. Coach Itoudis?
Good evening, everybody. I would like also to congratulate Lithuania. I wish them the best of luck all the way. We have opened the game pretty good. Actually, not pretty good in the beginning of the first minutes, but we managed to establish a better status quo and a better offensive and defensive plays, and get the lead with a big big margin and big outcome of the point in terms of the points. Scored 43 points. And then I want to separate one momentum of the game at 61-58 for them. We had a good possession. Ended with a bad shot and the closure of the switch defense and Monte Yunus three-pointer, if you remember. So that was one momentum that hurt us a lot in terms of how using the fouls. We're a team that we're hustling a lot and we are using the fouls better. We ended the fourth quarter actually with not getting into the bonus, and Lithuania had scored with several situations 12 out of 16 three-pointers in the second half, which psychologically knocked us down lots of times, either because of the post-game, other creations, lost ball, nobody's ball, low clock. They did hit 3 shots on the low clock. And overall, they get the boost needed to get the lead and confidently win that game, deserve to win that game. That's why we congratulate them. Overall, we're not qualifying to the top 8, but we have one more game. We're proud of our picture so far, and this is what we're going to do on Sunday, try to be proud of ourselves and our country. We thank, really, a big thank you goes to the fans that they follow the team and they kept believing. This is very important. That's why the players and the whole team was applauding them and thanking them for that big journey and a big trip they have made in such a difficult moments for our country.
Okay, thank you. If you have a question, raise your hand. Yes, in the front row, please.
Hello, question for both of you. Coach, it was mentioned in the previous press conference how important it was for a team being in this stage, but you wanted more. How tough is being eliminated in this moment of the tournament?
It's for both? Okay, Yannick.
It's pretty tough, Obviously, we knew coming in here that we needed both wins in this round for us to qualify. We targeted that game and we wanted to show, like Coach said, a very good picture like we did in the previous games, fighting spirit. I think we fought throughout the game pretty well. Like Coach said, we made some mistakes that really cost us. And Lithuania, congratulations to them, they capitalize. It really hurts, it's no matter what year it is, no matter absences, no matter who's playing or not, and everything that we've been through, coming to play in the tournament with 11 players, it still hurts the same. It doesn't matter. You're out, and you're going to be forced to watch the rest of the teams play. So it hurts,
Well, I would like to add into this. Obviously, it sucks, and you don't compete to be eliminated or to lose the game. The team had showed character throughout this tournament so far, and that's how we opened. And as I said, they kept me composed in the beginning of the game with 0-7 and everything. I took any rush time out. The team came back and took over. So those players, they showed character. Obviously, you need to have a continuity in the game. You cannot play only 1 quarter or 2 quarters or 3 quarters. It's not enough. But the fact that whoever wears the jersey of Greek national team, wants to give the best, they actually make us a favor to the federation coming, the players that they're coming, and those that they couldn't come. It's obvious that they came in other tournaments. So we need to keep that on the highest level. The wish, because we're a proud nation, and we love basketball, we love sports in general, but the players, they represent the country very proudly, and this is what we're going to do also, continue.
Okay. Okay, right here. Sorry.
Hi, Coach. I'm Mon from Dagat, Philippines. So, speaking of continuity, if I may ask, a bit of looking far ahead. So, what do you think is the next for Greece basketball with the Olympics coming up and hoping Giannis can play soon for you guys? So, what do you think you guys learned in this World Cup to possibly bring in future tournaments?
Well, allow me to have, thank you for this question, allow me to have also the Sunday game, and then to summarize and to answer to you on Sunday. But in regards of so far, I already made my statement that the team had showed character, overcame several obstacles that we have faced. We kept together and we're fighting together. That's how we entered in this game too. We wanted to qualify to the top 8. We really kept believing on that. Obviously, the opponent knocked you down in several occasions. I analyzed the game. But still, from this kind of losses and this kind of circumstances, you can become stronger, smarter, tougher. That's why I'm saying about the continuity in terms of continue to love your country, being really dedicated into come and help the national team without having any expectations, just to help your country and being a good teammate. That's the spirit that this group of people will have, and this is the continuity we're looking for. Everybody wants and seeks for wins. You get into to win the game, but it's not given that everybody loves what he's doing. And when you have such players, I'm proud for that.
Okay, John.
John Mark Garcia from Spin.ph. So the quarterfinal run may be over, but you had 2 hard-fought wins against Jordan and New Zealand. So just how proud are you, Coach, of the entire team, the entire experience so far, and how motivated will the team be to finish off this World Cup on a high?
Well, allow me not to repeat myself. I just said in my 2 quotes exactly those. I mean, it's not a disrespect towards you, but I just talked about how proud I am. I just finished my previous statement in regards of how proud we are for this group of players that they stay together. This team has a future. First of all, we have this game on Sunday. We're not going to come over here just to play the game. We want to win that game on Sunday, take it very seriously, and stay healthy and looking for the next challenges.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, we're going to resume the press conference. Lithuania winning 92-67 over Greece to clinch their spot in the quarterfinals and remain unbeaten at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Ignas Brazdekas has joined us along with Kazis Maksvidis. Ignas, congratulations. We hear that you like the cookie, Moe's Cookies, is that right?
That is true, yeah. He told me before the game, Mindaugas, that, you know, if I have a good game and if I score 20 and we win the game, he has 2 cookies ready for me. So I don't think I earned the cookies based on the bet, so.
Well, you came up 2 points short, but I'm sure they'll bring you some. Could you give us a comment on the game, please?
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, first half we started a little bit slow. We didn't play as aggressive as we typically do, especially defensively. But then coming into the second half, I think we all, you know, had the same goal, the same plan, and it was to come out aggressive and execute the game plan, and that's what we did.
Okay, great. Coach Kazis Maksvidis.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations to our fans and to our team to go to top 8. And 2 different parts of the game, like Iggy mentioned before. First part, we were not strong enough, not tough enough to change the game, but everything changed in second half, and I'm very happy how team react with a slow start, then change mentality and won the game. Congratulations.
Okay, if you have a question, raise your hand. And yes, front row, the gentleman from Spain.
Hello, Ignas. Jose Ramon Alba, TV from Spain. Last year, you joined the first time Lithuanian national team, adapted to the style of the FIBA national team competitions. This year played for Žalgiris, and this time you are really better adapted to it. How important was your adaptation with your teammates and yourself for your game?
I think definitely having a year in Europe under my belt and under the same coaching staff has definitely, you know, developed my IQ and developed different parts of my game. And I think, you know, especially defensively, I definitely would say I'm learning the schemes a lot more, and then offensively just, you know, picking my times to go and which times to pass it out. So I think, you know, having that year has definitely developed my game.
Okay, another question? Right here in the second row. John?
John Marcus here from Spain.ph. So, Coach, in the last World Cup, Lithuania finished 9th, and this year guaranteed of at least top 8. So, what was the biggest change in Lithuanian basketball between that period, and how much are you looking forward to possibly going higher than just 8 coming into the quarterfinals?
So first of all, we need victories like this. Our basketball need victories like this because country likes basketball, and people is waiting for medals, for better results, and I hope this year will be different.
Okay, right here.
Hi, Coach and Ignas. I'm Mon from Dagat, Philippines. So, Coach and Ignas, so all 4 of your games in this World Cup have been somewhat comfortable. So, comfortable wins. So, what are your thoughts about facing the US on Sunday and possibly your first real challenge of the tournament?
When you say comfortable, what do you mean? Like they could just sit back and watch the game? I think they've had to play pretty hard. There's no such thing as a comfortable win at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. But I think maybe he's saying that you're going to face a really good team, the USA, and you're going to face a lot of guys. I'm curious, what do you think about it? A lot of guys that you've grown up seeing and played with.
I think it's definitely an exciting challenge for us, for sure. Like you said, there's no easy games, and you know, even this game right here, we all had to put our 100% to win this game, and we're gonna do the same, you know, going into this next game. We're not taking anything for granted. We're gonna play every game as hard as we can. So, you know, regardless of the team, we're gonna play the same way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course, we are waiting. It's a good possibility to challenge with the best coaches, best players in the world, and we are happy and we're ready to play with them.
Ignas, just real quickly, this has probably been covered in Lithuania before, but growing up in Canada, is that right? How gung-ho were you about Lithuania basketball at that time in terms of when you look up and see the fans that travel around the world? Did you already embrace it at that point, or has this been kind of a revelation to you?
I mean, a little bit of both. My family and I would always watch Lithuanian basketball, and whenever they're in the competition, so you know, it was always a dream of mine to be able to be a part of that. And then seeing it in person and seeing the fan base come out, you know, all the way to the Philippines, which is a very long flight, just shows the dedication and love Lithuanians have for basketball.
Great. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Okay, one more. Yep.
All right, talking about, I'm sorry,
It's okay.
that was loud. All right, talking about the crowd, how much did they help you guys, especially in that second half?
Who is that for?
Any?
Why don't we let Ignis?
I think it was big time for us. Their energy and their passion definitely pushes us to play as hard as we can, and you know, they definitely deserve these wins, and they deserve you know, for us to go as far as we can.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.